So, what's so great about the Mediterranean diet in preventing dementia anyway? According to the Harvard Women's Health Watch from Harvard Medical School, you could boost your memory by eating right, and they boast that Mediterranean diet. I have a couple of articles that are in the back of my course manuals for management of dementia, and I will add those to my Facebook post for references for you. But the article is saying that when Brigham and Women's had looked at women who had a diet heavy in saturated fats like steak and butter, they performed worse on tests of thinking and memory than women who ate the lowest amount of these fats. And the idea was, if you have a lifetime diet with these very heavy saturated fats, not only is it bad for your health, it's going to be bad for your brain. The saturated fats can damage blood vessels, which would affect vascular function inside of the brain, but also they might link to unhealthy cholesterol, thereby building up perhaps amyloid plaques. The apolipoprotein is linked to Alzheimer's disease, and those who have Alzheimer's, about 65% of them could blame the apolipoprotein gene, APOE epsilon 4. So it might just be in your DNA. Those who have that allele are 3 times more likely to get Alzheimer's than the general population. And I, again, will send you those references on the Facebook site. But the Harvard Medical Review is saying they think that those cholesterols, just eating them, consuming them in your life, could link to Alzheimer's. I mean, 65%. What about the other 35%? So, about the Mediterranean diet, the idea is the Mediterranean diet includes several pieces that have low saturated fats, increase omega-3s, which has been linked to decreasing risk for Alzheimer's, and also having the whole grains, which could have a lot of B vitamins and a low amount of alcohol consumption. I'll show you other diet recommendations as I go through my research for my second edition of my book, but there is a sample Mediterranean diet menu for one day, which I will put the picture up on my Facebook page. It talks about starting your day with having some berries, almonds, Greek yogurt. At lunch, having a Greek salad with grilled chicken and a whole grain pita. And for dinner, having fish or roasted salmon with a tomato olive tapenade, sauteed spinach, pine nuts, and poached pears, or broiled chicken with garlic and lemon or asparagus. No red meat on that menu. The Mediterranean diet in general includes lots of fruits and vegetables, whole grain breads and cereals, beans, nuts, olive oil, very limited red meat, no more than 4 eggs per week, and a moderate amount of wine consumption. Now, these recommendations are contradicted by other research that I'm going to share with you as the week progresses. There are many pieces of a French diet that are good. Eggs are linked to increased acetylcholine levels in the brain, which improve attention and concentration. Coffee improves acetylcholine levels and has long-term effects on memory and recall. And red wine, being high in antioxidants and bioflavonoids, are actually very good for you as well. So take these recommendations with a grain of salt, or actually not with a grain of salt, because salt is an inflammatory and probably more linked to cognitive decline than anything, which I'll go see if I can find some sodium studies. But hopefully this is food for thought on preventing getting Alzheimer's.